Alright, today is June 13th, 2022. It is a Monday. It is also day 329 of web development. And today I'm going to basically implement the modal that I've been working on for the past 2 days into a website or like just like a home page and see how the modal kind of works with it. So I'm here in CodePen. Wait, it's day 329, not 328. Alright. So I'm going to start in my HTML and I'll start to open up the document, call it doc type HTML. So that's just basically saying that I'm writing this in HTML5. I'll do my HTML tags and then I'll do my body tags. So anything in my body tags, anything that I put inside my body tags is what's going to appear on your site on the screen. And then you're also supposed to have your head tags, and anything that appears in the head tags is actually just like background information for your computer. It's mostly like links to other things or like your CSS page or your JavaScript. But because this is CodePen, we have our CSS and JavaScript right here, so we don't have to link to it. But it also helps to like link to PHP if you're using it, whatever, like for data, I don't know, and also like fonts. We'll get to that. But in my body tag, I want to do like a div. So a div, you can think of it as a box, and I'm just going to give this box a class of container. You know what, I might as well just give it, because there's only one container, I'm going to give it an ID of container. So difference between class and ID is that ID, you give it to something that is only going to appear once, but let's say you have like multiple cards, you want to like change an attribute of all of those cards, like let's say like the background color of all those cards, you would give each card a class of like, let's say card, so that when you go to CSS, you can target the class of card and then change the background color once versus having to give each card like a different ID and then having to go and target each ID and change the background color. So it's like class means that you can think of it as students, like all the cards are in the same class. So when you want to change a certain attribute of the class, you can just do it by doing it like on one line. Versus an ID is like targeting each individual student. They're not the same, so you would like change the background color, I guess, or the color. That sounds so wrong. Wait, the background color of each individual card. You get the analogy. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna give it a container, and I'll actually show you. So in CSS, you want to do dot and then not dot. That's for class. Hashtag is how you target IDs. So I'll do container, and I'll do like a border to give it a border 5 pixels, black solid. So a solid line, 5 pixel, and have a black border, and also give it a height of 100 vertical height of the screen. So you can see that's the container, right? So it's a box, and I'll show you actually what I was talking about. So let's say I had like different cards. Let's say I have like different cards, like 1, 2, 3, and I give it let's say I'll give it a I'll give it an ID, and then I'll give it a class of card. Let me just delete these two, and then just copy this. Right, so now I have like 3 cards, right? So I gave each card a class of cards, so they're in the same card, but I also am giving them their own individual identifiers, right? Their own IDs, and I'm saying, okay, well, each one is like card 1, card 2, card 3. So if I want to change, let's say the back, first of all, let me actually, to every card, I want to give it a height of 400 pixels and a border so we can actually see it. Of like 5 pixels blue solid, right? So you can see each card now, like, or each box or whatever. And let's say I want to change the background color of all the cards, then I can just go to the card selector, right? Because you select classes by using dot notation, and I can set it to, let's say, green. And then the background will change to green for each card, right? But let's say I want to only change, I'm changing my mind and I only want 2 cards to have green, and then let's say card 3, I want it to have like a yellow color. So then I'll individually target card 3, right? And I'll change the background to yellow. And so card 3 will turn yellow while the rest of them are still green. Okay, anyway, that's the whole idea. But, let me delete it. Okay, so we'll end up with just our little container here. So this is what we have so far. So far we have a container. This is where everything's gonna be. So one more thing I want to do is I want to go here and I want to use the Everything Selector. So these are selectors, basically. You're selecting stuff from your HTML and you're styling it. That's what CSS is, a cascading style sheet. And so I'm selecting everything. And for everything, I want the margin set to 0 because by default, some browsers have like margin and padding set to a certain value, but I want it to set to 0 so everything is, there's no margin, no padding, whatever. All right, so you can see that the container kind of fills up the whole width and height of the actual screen or the body. Now, so inside the container, I want a showcase. So in a website, you usually have like a showcase. So I'll give it a class. Actually, I do an ID showcase because there's only going to be one showcase. So I'll do that. And inside the showcase, I'll actually go here and show you what it looks like. So I'll do hashtag showcase, give it a border of 5 pixels, blue solid, give it a height of 100 BH of the screen, which is going to be the same size as the container. And then what am I going to do again? Right, showcase. So inside the showcase, how do I want it to look like? So I want there to be like a title, so I'll do H1 and I'll make it like title, right? So then it should pop up there. H1 is a heading. I want to be able to control it. I also want to do like a button, so I'm going to do a link and I'm going to say href, which is the the hypertext reference, I think is what it stands for, or like just the HTTP reference, hypertext reference, href, the what does the H stand for? Hyperlink reference. Yes, that. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna set it equal to nothing. So you just put a hashtag there, and then the button. I'm just gonna set equal to button and close that A tag. And I want to be able to control the whole thing. So I'll put the title and the button in its own like thing. So I'll give it an ID and I'll probably actually give it a class or an ID or a class. I don't know. Yeah, ID, and I'll give it showcase um content. And then I'll just end that there. So now I have, my little two things inside my showcase content, and now I can kind of work with it. So I'll go here, I'll do showcase content, give it a border of 5 pixels black solid, and it should have a height width of its own because it has its thing. I'll probably change the width to be 200 pixels because it's not that big. And then I'll do text. Actually, I won't do text align. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. So that's what we have so far. I'm going to go to the showcase and we'll start by adding a background. So maybe I want to do like a video background. I forgot what page I used for video background. Open. Is that what it is? No. No. Hold on, I have it here before. I just have to figure it out where it is. Or like what it's called. Right here, hopefully, or maybe over here. Figure out what page I used, materials used. Um, it's called, 1 second, vid evo. Okay, it's videvo.net. There we go. Wait, is it this page? No, I had another one. Oh well, whatever. Okay, let's just pick something. Like a video. Close this out. What the? I never clicked on nature stuff. Maybe something like this. Or not. Wait, I'm so confused. How did I get this one? Oh, okay. Okay, how do I get the free videos? All videos. Can I just get it free, please? Like, it's not that hard. I didn't know there was another site. I don't know why my computer's going so slow. Maybe it's because of this. Let me close it up. Oh my god, if that hour's saving. Okay, I'll pause and then come back. Alright, so I found the page. It's cover. Alright, so it was this page cover. I'm trying to figure something. Maybe we'll do this. I haven't used this. Oh yes, I have actually. Hold on. I used it for this one. I have used this one. I'm gonna use something different. No, boring. I always do nature. Because they're the prettiest ones. Like, everything else is just like, I think these are new. Oh yeah, obviously it says new. Maybe this one. Copy image address, right click, copy image address. And then I'll go here to the background. Oh, wait, but that's if I was doing an image. So because I'm doing a video, oh, this is going to be a little difficult. Okay, hold on. So because I'm doing a video, I have to actually go into the showcase and actually do a video tag. And in the video tag, I have to put my source. And then I have to actually put the source link here. That's a lot. And I have to go to the video, autoplay muted, autoplay muted, and then loop, and then give it a width of 100%. It's probably not gonna work. Probably give it a height. It's autoplay, not at play. It's video. Video ends here and the source ends there. Why is this so weird? Okay, exit. Oh, it probably should be inside the showcase content. Actually, no, yeah. Interesting. Let me see something really quickly. Let me look at the code from day 298. Isn't that what I said? Right, with autoplay loop muted source src, right? So what's wrong with this? Oh, probably this. I'm so confused. Is it because it's the wrong link? Alright, let's do something else. Let me copy this. Copy video address. There we go. Okay, I think I copied the image address something. I don't even know what I did. All right, so make sure you copy video address. You click on it, copy video address, and then it should show up. So autoplay is so that it plays automatically, muted is so that it doesn't have any sound, and loop is so that it continues to play. And then we set a width and a height. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna delete this. And then I'm going to select the video. So a video is just an element. I didn't give it an ID or a class, so I'll just select an element by just selecting the element without anything else. And I'll give it a width of 100% of the what do you call it? The showcase, right? And that should sum up the whole little thing here. But it doesn't take up the whole height of the showcase. Let me see. I don't think it would take up the whole height. I can't even spell. Yeah, I won't take up the whole height. So what we'll have to do is for the showcase, we'll have to do, I'll give it a height instead of 100 VH, I'll do min content, so it's the height of the video. So go all the way up. And only thing is, the reason it's not going completely to the height of the video, oh, Jesus Christ, is because it has the showcase content at the bottom. So we'll go with the showcase content and we'll give it a position, relative to the showcase, and then from the top, let me try something real close, 20 pixels. It's gonna go down. So from the top, I want to do negative, maybe 520 pixels, 420 pixels. All right, something like that. Let me save it so I can actually see what it looks like in the actual site. Go here and then go to debug mode. Alright, so this is what it's looking like so far. And notice that the container, which is the black border at the back, is even smaller. So you want to go here to the container and set the height to min content. So that's the height of the minimum content, right, that it has inside. And you'll see the container go all the way down. So we'll see that extending. Right, there we go. Now we probably should make the title something like photography or something. So go here and I'll call it photo, or actually I'll do book a photo shoot. Is photo shoot like two different? I don't even care. All right, book a photo shoot, and what I'll do, I'll go here to showcase content, and I'll give everything, right, a font size. Okay, why is my computer going so slow? Do I have Blender open? Oh, I do. Okay, let me close this out. Alright, font size, and I'll give it a font size of 40 pixels, so that's bigger. I'll give everything a color of white. And I'll change the width of the thing to probably be a little larger, so there we actually, there we go. And then the button text is not changing because we have to individually target that, so I'll have to be like let's say showcase content A, which is the element that we have selected, and then I'll change the color individually to white. I'll change it so that there is no underline, so text decoration, and set that equal to none. I'll actually give it a background. Let me go to color picker and try to get this color over here. So kind of like a 2E3948. So 2E3948, paste that in there. And then I'll give it probably a border radius of 20 pixels for now, and a padding of 1 EM. Spelled that wrong. Border radius. And probably not 1 EM, let's do maybe 10 pixels. Meh. Let me see. Well, it does have to be way larger than that. So instead of 40 pixels, let's do 80 pixels. And then let's make the width of it 600 of the box. Alright, and then probably from the top, let's go 320, so it goes a little bit more up. Oh, it went down actually. 620. There we go. And then, I think that's too big. I think that's too big. Let me think. You know what I could do? Actually, no, I can't do that. Hold on. Book a photo shoot. Maybe I can text align it at the center. And then have it be in the middle. No, I think what we'll do is just shrink it up like to 70. That's better. And then the font size of the button. Actually, I don't even know. Let's do book. Book a photo shoot. I'll extend. Hold on, let me see. I'll extend the width of it to be 650 pixels. Ugh, maybe like 680. Alright, and then the height. Let me see. Let's see. Book a photo shoot and then book. It probably should be a little smaller. I don't know. Let me do something. I'll do text transform to make it all uppercase. And I'll do letter spacing to make it like some spacious here. And I'll override the font size to be smaller. So I'll do something like 50 pixels. This just looks so bad. It's okay though. I'll get rid of the border of the showcase content. Okay. I mean, oh yeah, and also give it a margin from the left of probably 20 pixels so that there's space between. There we go. Book a photo shoot. Okay, and then we'll have to fix the responsiveness because right now it's not responsive. But You know what I'll do? I might as well just do it now. So let me go here. So I'll do at media max width. So let's do when it's 800 pixels. I want the showcase content to still have a position of that, blah, blah, blah. It's just from the top, I need it to be maybe negative 420 pixels, and then font size probably be 40 pixels. The width of it probably be 300 pixels. And then I should probably do maybe 620 pixels then. Oops, no, 2, because it's negative 3. There we go. I should just don't like it. Hold on. How about 290? 340. Alright, I guess. And then I also would want the hashtag showcase content button, which is the A, to have a font size of 30 pixels. And I don't know, maybe I should remove the letter spacing. We'll leave it like that. Alright, so that's what it looks like then. If I do this, it'll be responsive. Alright, I just hate the way it looks, honestly. So I'm gonna go to Google Fonts to get some fonts, obviously. And I'll try to see if there's anything I like. I'm probably gonna pick the one I always pick. It's this one, Beba's New. Is that how you say it? Beba's New. Like no photography. Okay, fine. I'll kind of remove this one. I need something bold. So font properties, thickness. Let's see how that would work. Oh, did I do? Oops, I meant. What do you mean? Okay, there we go. Let's see what that's gonna look like. So from the top, book a photo shoot. Maybe this one. Russo. Russo 1. This one's giving like SpongeBob vibes. Ooh, this one's definitely giving SpongeBob vibes. Freckle face. This is like the most tedious thing. I don't like any of them. Um, Maybe Maven Pro. I'm gonna get rid of this one. And I'll select this style. And I'll import a link. I'll do link, and then I'll copy this, right? So now this is the purpose of the head tag. So any links actually go into the head tag. So you paste that in there so that I could actually use this CSS font family property. Copy that, and then go to probably showcase, where is it? Showcase content, and just paste that in there. Okay, much better. Oh, beautiful. Only thing is, this could probably be a little better. Maybe I want to get rid of the text transform to uppercase. I guess. And I'll go ahead and start thinking about what happens when I hover over the button. So I'll do showcase content A and then give it a state of hover. So when it's hovered, when it's in this hovered state, I want the background color to be like a darker color. So, or maybe lighter, I don't even know. So what I'll do is I'll take the color that I have now. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. Okay, it's right here. I'm going to go to colors, which is a nice website where it generates like random color palettes. And I'll go to palette generator. Okay, and then I'm just gonna switch out one of the colors for the color that I have now. So I'll just paste that in there. And then I'll go to the shader tool and I'll probably just take like a darker color, copy that. And then go here and just put that in there. All right, and then save that. And then when I hover over it, it should change, right, to a darker color, right? So I'll reload, it should change to a darker color when I hover over it, as you can see. All right, so that's the header. Now let's do the nav bar, which is where I'm going to implement the modal from yesterday. So what am I doing again? Where's my stuff? Okay, this is the head. Let me do some separation here. The body, the container, the showcase. So in the container, or maybe not in the container. Do I want to do it in the container? Or do I want to do it like, I don't even know. Do I want to do it in the container? Or do I want to do it in, you know what? I think today I'm not going to do a grid display. I'm just going to do this showcase. And so because of that, I'm going to go to the container and I'm going to do inside the container, I'm going to give it an ID of nav bar, or I'll give it header, right? And inside our header, I'm going to have a logo, and I'm going to give this an ID called logo. And it could either be a logo or a heading. I'll figure it out. And then I'm going to do a nav bar. So a nav bar is an unordered list. And in the unordered list, I'm going to have a list item. And the list item is going to be a link. So and I'll set the href to nothing for now, and then probably do like photos, and then I'll copy this, right? Do one here, do one there, and then change this to contact. That's where our modal is gonna pop up. And then what's another thing? Make appointments maybe, or let's do like pricing. Yeah, okay, so that's gonna be our little thing. So in our little header, I'll go down here. What I'll do is probably move the media queries down. What I'll do is I'll target the header, or maybe not. No, yeah, I'll do the header and then I'll do the unordered list. But because there's only one unordered list, I could just do this. All right, so for the unordered list, I'll do the list style, set that to none. That's gonna remove the bullet points, which you don't see right now because it's like all the way to the left, but whatever. Text decoration, set to none, so the underline is removed. I forgot to add the actual li. And then this is probably the a, so I'll do ULLIA to target the actual links that the text decoration equal to none, and I should remove the underline. Okay. I'll set text transform for the actual text equal to uppercase. Set the color equal to black. No, actually, it could be for now because it's going to be at the top. Hold on. So the unordered list, you know what I probably should do? I'll select the header to position it, and I'll give it a position absolute. So then I'll do like, I'll give it a border so I can see what I'm working with. So 5 pixels, black, solid. I'll give it a width of 80% of the screen or of the thingy. And from the left, I need it to move 25%. Mm, 10%. All right. And then I'll also give, let's see, I'll give this a border for the, actually, no, what did I call it? The logo. And I'll also give the UL a border. We'll change it to blue and green so we can actually see the difference. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to set the header equal to display flex. I'll try flex for now, and then I'll do justify content space around. So there's space around both of the things. Okay. Is that gonna work or is it not gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe it's not gonna work. Maybe not. What if I try? I could do grid. I could do grid, and I can do grid template columns and set the columns equal to 1FR, 1FR, and then do a grid gap of probably 1EM. 2EM. 5EM, like, okay, let's just do 1EM. Wait, didn't I change the list style set to none? So why is it not erasing? Why are the bullet points there? Oh, because I said style instead of style. Okay, that removes the bullet points. Okay, now I'm going to set the display of the list to be inline so that they're in the same line. And then I'll give some padding of, let's say, 20 pixels. And then that should be good. Let me see what it looks like here so far. All right, now I'll do margin top of the actual header itself so that there's some space between the top of the header, right? Good. Should probably give the font size of the actual links to be something like 30 pixels. Meh, actually 15. I can't even breathe. All right. Yes, I can. What am I saying? I'm literally just breathing right now. What was I gonna do again? Okay, the font stuff. Where's the font stuff? Font family. I should probably just give everything in the showcase. That font. I'll go here to the header and give everything in there a font family of whatever that is. There we go. Probably should make that a little bit bigger. So instead of bunch of stuff. Instead of 15 pixels, I'll do maybe 25 pixels. And do I like that? Do I like it? Do I not like it? I don't know. Hmm. Oh well. So for the logo, I don't know if I want to do. Ugh, ugh, this sucks because it's supposed to be like aligned. Maybe I can come up with another video. Mm, I don't know. Maybe something like this. It's just boring. This is boring. I don't know. I guess we'll do copy video address. I don't know. I like the way this is. It's just that the problem is that the book has to be aligned to this black border here where it starts, and then if that happens, then it kind of covers her head, which defeats the purpose unless I change what it says. I guess I book a shoot, maybe, and then maybe that would work out better. And then I'll do margin. Where's the showcase content? Margin left of maybe 50 pixels. Okay, no, it's still not there yet. Maybe 80 pixels. 90? It's literally not moving. Like, is this thing okay? Is this thing like frozen or there we go. Okay, it was just not moving. All right, so go back to probably 120. Still a little bit. Let's do 110. Okay, perfect. So now it's aligned to the what's it called again? To the logo border, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna do. Let's see. I don't know if I want a logo. I don't know. Yeah, let me do icons, camera. Um, it needs to be like black or white. What do I do? White. Hmm. Could always do maybe. And this is really cute. I like this one. Maybe I'll do this one. It just doesn't fit the theme. It's very professional. It'll just look weird if it's just like a quirky camera like that or cartoonish. Maybe something like that. Um, no, because then I'm gonna have to download it and I can't do that. Let me see if it works if I just copy the image. So if I go here, what is it, the logo? Where's the logo? Right here, and I'll do a background. That's not how you spell background. What the? And I'll do a URL, paste, width of 50 pixels, height of 50 pixels, background, size, cover. There we go. Oh, see, it does work. Okay, perfect. I thought it was gonna copy with the white. Probably should make that a little bit bigger though, so maybe 70. Okay. All right, so now I should probably work on the responsiveness here. So I'll go back here. So when it's under 800 pixels, the showcase content needs to have a margin from the left of maybe 90 pixels. Let's see how that looks like for a second. Nope, 40 pixels. 60 pixels. 65. Okay, great. And then maybe from the top 60, 360. Nope. 20, so it goes to the bottom. There we go. I think that's good. And then let's see what that looks like. All right, probably want this. Moving on to the actual nav bar, I need it to be at the center. So what I'll do is I think I didn't make it. If I go to my HTML, I see that the nav bar is just a UL. So I'll have to make it its own separate thing, like a div, and give it an ID called nav bar. All right, and then probably go here and do hashtag nav bar. Give it a border 5 pixels, yellow solid so I can see what it is. Okay, and then that can be that, but then hold on. The UL. Should probably change this to the header, add greater graph, okay, that works. And so now I can set the UL, the unordered list itself, to have a display of flex, right? So that now everything is justified at the center. There we go. The logo itself might as well also have a display of flex. We don't need this. Where's the logo? It should be good there. Delete that. I had the border. That's why it looked like that. Alright, okay, so now let's move on to possibly working towards, what was I gonna do again? Oh, the hover. So, wait, hover over it, okay. So, for the nav bar, what was I doing again? I forgot what I was doing. Let me think. The nav bar, was the nav bar, the UL, when I hover over it. Okay, when I do ULA and it's hovered over, I need the color to change to something like a gray. So probably something like D3, D3, D3. I'll change to a gray. There we go, it's changing to a gray. Interesting. I can barely see that. It's literally not shooting. Oh my god, are you serious? What now? Alright, so if I change this, it obviously becomes bigger, right? So essentially, it's supposed to be that when I do this and I hover over it, the color should change to whatever I tell it to change to, even if it's a crazy color. Why does this always happen? This has happened before, like it doesn't change when I tell it to change. Do you see how horribly unresponsive this is? You know what I'll do? So, hold on. The blue is what again? The UL. So we'll have to make sure that this is a min width of the min content, or not the blue, but the what do you call it? The header. No, I don't like that though. Mm, once it reaches that point, so then maybe I also want the what do you call it? The showcase to have the same. Or maybe not. Maybe it's the container. Why is it going like that? Oh, possibly max width? Nope, never mind. Ugh, whatever. Um, I'm trying to think. How do I get it to hover? Because if it doesn't hover over, then it's gonna be a huge problem. Interesting. I need it to hover. Let me go look at this. So this is A. What if I give it an ID? What if I do nav bar? What if I do hashtag nav bar? It's just not doing it. Sucks. Black. Solid. Are you serious? Like, is this like not a thing or I'm so confused right now. Nav bar that's in the header. So do I do hashtag header, hashtag nav bar? Like it doesn't make sense. What if I do UL allow? Did I not spell border right? Like what? What if I give it an ID or a class of link? So I'll give all of those links a class of link, and then I'll do dot link hover. Really? Really? Why? What if I do the li to be the class? This is so irritating. This has happened before where it doesn't hover over, and it sucks. Okay, we can fix this. It's about time because I've had this problem before. I just have to think. I have to think. Why is it not working? This is useless. Just yes, we know. This is the part over here. Is it because it's absolute? It's so weird. The link, and I'm telling it to have hover. What if I just do A? What if I do A? Nope. Do that. You tell me how that works. Tell me how that works, because I would love to know. Right, that's what I want. But then I also need the actual thing to work. Like what? Alright, so I need the UL, the LI, the A. Would this work? Right. Okay, so we're one step closer. And then I just need that when I hover over it, like I don't understand why this is so hard, that the color changes to something like cream. But it doesn't. Why? Let me Google it. Why doesn't my color of A change when I hover over it when it's in grid display? Is it in grid or is it in flex? I think it's flex. I think the UL itself is in flex while the nav bar is in grid, so it's flex in flex. This is a sidebar, blah blah. Let me see if that's the same problem that he has or she has. I don't even know. I didn't read who it was. Nice. Alright. So hover A Alright. Oh, it is. It's Brian. Okay, what? When the L button hovers. That's so weird though. Descendant combinator. Okay, I guess. Alright, so apparently they said to use a descendant combinator, whatever. So, I'll probably do this one. Hover over, change the color of A to green. See, it's still not working, so someone tell me what am I doing wrong, because I'll let them know. And change the color. What? Try changing your second hover statement so that the anchor is a descendant of an element. Oh my gosh, this is so irritating. Great, 5 hours on this problem. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. That's a new one. Haven't heard of that one before. So do I do important? No, it's not working. This is so weird. Wait, I used the ID. Right, when I set it equal to white, I set it equal to white where? Right here. I set it equal to white because I didn't use an ID though. I used normal card selectors. What the heck? Maybe like in the showcase content. No. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, this is still not working. Like, hello? Can someone help? Oh, you set background for ID and then try using that hover in class, set it on class, it will work. Don't use IDs when you don't have to. I tried to use IDs today. I mean, I never use IDs until today because I wanted to be like go by the rules, but I always use classes. I hate using IDs. But like, really? So like, what do I do? Because IDs, I want it to be like, by the book. Like if it's a one-time thing, you use an ID or whatever. So how about I just change everything to ID? I mean to classes. So I'll do class container, class header, class ID, class, not ID, class logo, class Nav Bar, class showcase content, and then I'll go in here and I'll just change everything to a dot notation, dot notation, dot notation. logo. What now, bro? Oh, dot. What the? Yeah, this is still not working. Like, is this like a joke? Like a mental joke? Because I'm so done right now. I'm gonna cry, like, actually. Blah blah blah. What? But when I just changed everything. Other than that, I don't see an ID, so what's the issue? Like, this is the thing, right? And then I just want it so that when I hover over it, it turns green, like another color. Like, why is that so hard? It's literally not hovering. Great. I'm so tired. On mouse float over the tabs, blah 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 blah. Next page. Blah 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 blah. Moving on. Next page. Blah 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 blah. Ooh, why won't color change when I hover over a link? I don't know, maybe not Code Academy. Ugh. Stop. This is so irritating. This is great. It is just like not helping. Color of A does not change in Flexbox. Maybe I should just rewrite it. Should I rewrite it? What do you think? Maybe I should. It's literally so irritating. I think I'm gonna rewrite it so that it's different. I don't even know. I don't want to do this anymore. I could just get rid of that. This is what it's looking like so far. The showcase content could go a little bit down. Alright, this is so irritating. What's the issue, bro? Like, I don't understand. Why can't I hover over the photos? And the links, not the photos. If I go and look at my HTML, I have an unordered list, I have a list item, each list item has a class or whatever, each has an href, it goes to a certain place, it has a text, ends a A, ends a li, ends a ul. The ul, the ul has a display of flex. Hold on. Border. 5 pixels, blue solid. That's the ul, right? And then the nav bar yellow. The nav bar is yellow. The ul is the actual unordered list, and it has a display of flex so that everything is at the center. And it's blue. And then the header itself has a display of grid. So the header has a display of grid. That means that the the nav bar and the logo, right? If it has a grid, template columns of 1FR, 1FR, they're two different things. They're two different columns. That's why they're side by side with a grid graph of 1EM. And then the nav bar is alright, so the nav bar is yellow. And I said, okay, the UL has a display of flex so that everything is at the center, which makes sense, right? What if I specify? And when I do UL, LIA, and I hover, I just need the color to turn green, like why? And I don't even need this. Why does this happen to me? This is what I get for not addressing the problem earlier. I've had this problem before, literally. I hate this. I don't want to rewrite it. What if I change it to be the header instead of absolute? I could do relative, and then I could just do from the top (200 pixels). Ugh, this sucks. It doesn't even work then. Absolute. Oh, you know what? Okay, it's time to just figure my life out right now. Hold on. Let me just do a quick, simple pen thingy. I just want to eat pizza. Like, I don't want to be here right now. Okay, doc type, HTML, HTML, HTML. Alright, have my body tags. I don't really need my head tags right now. Do I want to do a header div, and then in here I do class logo, and then class nav bar. So then to give everything borders, I'll give the header a border 5 pixels, black, solid line border, right, height of 100, well, let's do 25, vertical height of the screen, logo, and then the nav bar, same thing. Alright, so, let's do height main content now. Let's change it to maybe blue. Alright, what was I gonna do again? Let's just leave that black. Let's change this to blue for the logo, and the nav bar can be, I don't know, pink. Oh, that's a horrible color, red. Alright, okay, so the header, right, in the nav bar, there's a UL, so an unordered list. In the unordered list, there's a list item, and here there's an href of link going to nowhere. We have photos, right, and that's what that is. And I have my nav bar unordered list, list item, display, inline, list style none, and then I have to target the actual links. I'll do nav bar ULLIA, and I'll set the color to black, text decoration to none, font size 30 pixels. Alright, and probably change this to pricing contact. Alright, and then here I'll do some padding, 10 pixels. Here I'll make it capital. What? Alright, and then for the logo, instead of yeah, I'll do a background. I had it, so background URL, where do I have my icon, copy image address, where's my stuff, paste that in there, Okay, height 60 pixels, width 60 pixels, background size cover. That's the logo, and then what I'll do is for the container itself, right, I'll go to the container, which is the header, and I'll give it a display of grid, right, and then I'll do grid template columns, and I'll set it to be 2 columns so that they go side by side, right, and then I'll do nav bar ULLIA hover. When I hover over it, I need the color to change to blue. And it's working, right? So why doesn't it work for the other thing? I'm gonna cry. And then the UL, the nav bar UL, I set it to have a display of flex so that everything is at the center. And it's still working. So tell me how that, tell me bro, tell me what's wrong with my code. And I need the container, or the red, what's red again? The nav bar to have a min width of min content. Does that make sense? The red to have a minimum width of the minimum content. Or the UL to have a max width. I can't say max content because it doesn't have content. How do I say the opposite? Oh, this is so irritating. Alright, don't need that. It's still not in the middle though. And then for the logo, I did the same thing. I gave it a display of flex. Or no, because I gave this whole thing. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna do header container. I'll give the header container a display of flex. Justify. Actually, that's not gonna work because then the grid is not applying. I mean, actually it is. Hold on, it is. Justify on it. Why? Just tell me why. Oh my god, why? I'm literally so lost right now. I should probably take a break. Okay, so I have the header. The header is black, right? Black border. I have a display of grid, so there's 2 columns. And then I have a header container. It doesn't make sense. It should be a container inside the header, not the header container. That contains the logo and blah blah, which is green. And that I gave it a display of flex so that everything is at the center. I don't know, bro. Maybe I should have done it. rid of this. I'm so lost right now. Oh my god, bro. Not my sister having drama. Alright, let me see. So I have the header. It's working, but also not. I have a grid, I have a display of flex. So the nav bar, hold on, the nav bar is the red. So that probably should be a display of flex. So that it's at the center of the red. Center, align items, center. And then I guess I should have like a div for the logo. I should probably put the image there instead of the thing. So maybe div class logo container. And I'll do dot logo. What the heck? Bro, I am literally, I'm about to just pass out. I'm so tired. Logo container. Like, I don't think my brain can take any more of this. Display. Wait, first of all, give it a border so I can actually see what's going on. 5 pixels black. Solid. That's not how you spell solid, bro. I'm out of it, bro. Display. Flex. Justify. Center. Items. Center. Alright, okay, I guess. So, I'm still confused. Like, is that what I should do then? Alright, you know what? I think I'm just gonna rewrite it here because I don't feel like I really don't want to be doing this right now. So, okay, let me do div class container. Have everything have a margin of 0, padding of 0. does this thing keep doing that? I forgot what I was gonna do, honestly. Okay, showcase, right? Yeah. Okay, go back here. Container, div, class, showcase. In the showcase, I'll just copy what I have from over here, because girl has no time right now. Wait, when does it end? Right here. So I'll just copy that showcase, go back, just delete this, paste it in there. And then what I'll do is, I'll go to where the video is in my CSS, and I'll just copy anything it has to do with the showcase, or probably all of this, and then paste that in here. Alright, and then go and put the header to have a position absolute from the top pixels. And I can't see it, it's great. Position absolute. Is it not supposed to be inside the container? It's supposed to be before. So header. And put that in there. Save. You're kidding me, bro. You're kidding me. Like, I'm about to cry. Like, it's not even funny. What is going on? I'm so lost. Do I move this to be somewhere else? Like outside? What is going on? The header position absolute. Nav bar. Oh, you're kidding me. You're literally kidding me. I'm going to cry. See? It worked. Okay, so it's definitely the position that's the problem here. What if I give the video a z-index of -1 and then the header a z-index of 1? You're oh, literally bye bro, literally bye. Oh my god, stop, literally just stop. I'm not, there's actually tears in my eyes right now. Tell me how. Like, it took me like an hour to figure this out, bro. All I had to do was change the z-index, right? Common sense, right? Okay, well, here's the thing, though. Like, okay. So let me walk you through what I just did, right? To figure out this solution out. So, I realized, let me just rewrite this, right? And I figured that nothing that I did was a problem, right? Until I positioned it absolutely. So the problem was that I positioned that absolutely. So I'm thinking position absolute puts a thing over, like it makes it appear on top of an item, but it's actually not. So I was thinking that maybe the nav bar was actually behind the video, and that's why I couldn't see it when I was like hovering over it, because you can clearly see it like above it, but technically it's actually below it. And so that's why when I hovered over it, it wouldn't change the color. And so I thought, okay, well, z-index, I could use this with z-index, because z-index basically kind of, it's like overlapping things at the top. So if I set the z-index of the video to be -1, it moves it behind the actual nav bar. And so now when I hover over the nav bar, I can see the color. Okay, Thank you, God. Jesus Christ. You see, I was literally gonna cry. So what I'll do here is I'll go to the video, set the Z index to -1, and I'll set the header, the Z index of the header, to be 1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I can close this. I don't care about this. Let me just save it though. Alright, problem solved. Took 5 hours, but it's okay. We're learning here. Where is this thing here? Okay, so color. So problem wasn't flex. It was the fact that I had it positioned absolute. So I wanted it to do D3D3D3, which is like a gray color. Never mind, it looks so ugly. I don't even know, bro. I'll probably do the same color as this one, as the button. Let me do this. And then move it over here. Delete that, save that. There we go, that's much better. Alright, and then let me remove the border of this. And then remove the border of the nav bar, the whole thing actually. Also, kind of noticed that I actually did, in the last one I used like a logo container. Here I didn't. So I made the nav bar 2 different ways actually, in the last one and then here, but same problem, and same solution. Alright, so that's done, thank God. Alright, and now for the final piece. I said I was only going to do the showcase, so I might as well just go to the container, set up some content, it's already there, get rid of the container. Actually, hold on. What's the blue thing? The showcase? No, I don't want the height to be set. Why is it not working? Max content. Interesting. Interesting. Well, that's something. Whatever. Anyway. Oh, you know what I could do? $100%. I should probably do the video before it. Let me close this and try to figure out where the video is. No, so it doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, the modal. You know, the whole purpose of this yeah, okay. So I'll go to the contact and I'll give this an ID of, oh, you know what? When I go to, I'll give this an ID of card. So I'll make a card, right? I'll make a card, give it an ID of card, right? And the card is gonna look something like, it's gonna have an H1 and it's gonna have like photos at gmail.com, and then I'll go here to the card over here and I'll do card and I'll give it a border radius, what the, of 20 pixels, a width of probably 500 pixels, a height of probably 400 pixels maybe, margin 50 pixels, padding 30 pixels, display All right, where was I? Okay, so the modal, right? So I'm going to, oh, I never give it a border. That's why it looks weird. 5 pixels, black, solid. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to look like. Um, let's see. I'll do a Z index of 2. So it's above everything. And then, um, I'll give it a background of gray for now. And then let's see. So it's probably supposed to be Sandex 2. I'm trying to think here. And so then move this. Maybe have position absolute also, right? Okay, perfect. And then it's going to be above everything. And then, let me see. On that, to see that. And then I'll give it I should probably go and give the card like a container. And then the card container, I'll give it a border of 5 pixels, yellow, solid. And then I'll give it a height of 100 BH. And then 100 VH, a card container, probably give that a position. And then instead of this being absolute, I could put this as relative. Or actually not relative, because what did I just do, bro? Oh my god. Oh, okay, Z index 2. Right, and then probably delete this. Or not, maybe, I don't even know. Alright, the card container, I want it to be 100% width, right? Height and width 100%. Okay, why is it going descending? That's not what I want. I don't even know what I'm doing again. Card container, right? So instead of the card, maybe I'll go 2 containers, go all the way up. Just put that there. No, it's still not working. It's still going extending. That's weird. Maybe I want to put it down towards uh, so maybe I want to put it down um what am I doing again? I completely forgot, bro. Like, I'm so lost right now. Wait, okay, let me think. So the card is, okay, no. The card container is the yellow, and I want it to have, okay, a width of 80%. Okay, have the card, so it's at the center. I'll give it a display of flex, justify, content, center, align, items, center, put that there. So it's at the center, but then I have to move the whole thing at the center. Oh, you know what I could have just done? Actually, no, that would have been horrible. Never mind. Yeah, no. I need to move the yellow to the center of the page, but I can't do that generally without moving everything else to the center of the page. So I'm gonna have to do it manually, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. I'll do, it's a position absolute, so maybe from the left, 50%. I don't know, let's try. Okay, that doesn't make sense, 25%. Um, 15%, 10%, bro, like anything, like I'll take anything at this point. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's what I want. And then I need like, what do I need again? The X, I need the X. So I need to put an icon over here. So I'll go to web development if this thing wants to load like ever. All right, here, scroll up. It's not even doing anything. Great. Go to the modal that I had. And then J327. No. J328. I tweaked it a little bit there. So I've just literally been saying what I've been doing, so I just moved the X a little bit to the top and to the right, and I took the border off the card, and yeah, that's literally all I did. Okay, so now I think this is good. Let me just make sure my audio's on. Yeah, it's on. Okay. All right. At this point, let me see. So it's looking something like that. So I might as well. It's so weird. It should be inside the card. It shouldn't be how to have a div. Like the X should not move from that position. I don't know. So I'm gonna go down here to media query and just put that in there. But then up here, for wherever the X is, I'm just gonna move it a little bit more to the right. So maybe from the left 100 pixels, and let's see what that looks like here. Maybe 120 pixels. Okay, I think that's nicer. Alright, and then now to the cool part, which is what I did yesterday. No, the day before. The modal, like, target thing. Alright, so let's see if I remember. Alright, so when I click on contact, oh no, yeah, this is good. Okay. So visibility, for, where is it? For the card container. This shouldn't even have a border. The card, oh, but here's the thing, because it doesn't have a border, it's still on top of it though, which is an issue. So I think I'm just gonna do Z index -1. Or not. Oh, how to fix this. Get rid of this. So maybe, actually, you know what? I'll leave the border just for now. It's the same problem. But if I do this, see that it does do it. So maybe what I'll have to do is move the nav bar, or the header, give it a Z index of 3 maybe, or whatever. There we go. Alright, and then, okay, this is a little crazy. Okay, so when I click on contact, so I went over here and I called contact, I gave it an ID to card, so when I click on the contact, it brings up the card. So, let's see, when the card is targeted, I need the visibility of the card. Or is that the same thing? Visibility to be visible. And so I'll set, delete that, bring it all the way down here. And I need the visibility of the card to be hidden. Right, and so click on that, it should become visible. Maybe if I delete that.
Okay.
There we go, so that's good. Now, when I click on the X, oh, it's disappearing? Interesting. Why is it doing that? I didn't tell it to do that yet. Oh, did I copy it? Do I have another target here? Oops. Alright then, and then, let's see how it looks like. So when I click on contact, it should pop up, and then when I click on X, it should go. But here's the thing, it's probably because I told it to do some certain thing here. Where's the X? Here? And I told it to go nowhere. But if I had told it to go here, and I clicked on contact, and then click on X, oh, it still works. Weird.
Sorry, I couldn't find become visible for you.
What the? Alright, and then when I target the, what was I gonna say? When I target the X, the X is targeted, the, card, maybe that works, the visibility can become hidden. should work the same. Interesting. Let me go back to yesterday. No, the day before. No, the day. I'm so confused. What did I say? I don't even know. Go to my code. Alright, contact, press X, it's, whoa. Interesting. It wasn't a problem before, so what if I do this? Oh, so it has to have a hashtag in it. Oh, okay, so that's what I thought. So then over here, it has to have a hashtag, and that's how it works. Only thing is, it's okay. I don't want to leave the card container like that because it could be a problem if I do more stuff. So, which I'm not. I mean, maybe I am. I don't know. But I don't want to leave it like that because it's going to be there even if I set the visibility to hidden. It's going to be there. That's going to mess everything up. So maybe what I'll do is I'll set the Z index to, if I set the header Z index to 3, then I might want to set the Z index of the card container. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do 2. I want it to still be below the header, but also on top of the showcase and the showcase content. So maybe I should probably say Z index 1. And that way, oh, and here's the thing. Oh, no way. The showcase content, or the showcase, this should have a Z index. The same Z index as the header. So I'm assuming that's 3. Let me check real quick. Yeah. So now when I hover over it, it should change the color, but it's not. 4. Interesting. Is it because I set the Z index of the showcase to be something else? Weird. Interesting. Z index. I set the header equal to 4, not to 3. But at the same time, maybe it's not the A itself. Maybe I have to do the showcase content in general, question mark? And if not, then I'll have to do, oh, there we go, the showcase content. Okay. Right, because the whole thing, it's in, yeah. Alright, so that had to work itself out, and then the last thing is the yellow, which is, what is it again? I kid you not, I forgot. Oh, it's the card container, okay. So, it has a Z index of 2, meaning it's on the same level as the card, but it's lower than the showcase content and lower than the header. But I do want it to be above the showcase in general, but I can't. Let me see if I can do something. Alright, things still work. We'll leave it like that. And then I'll set the visibility of the card container to hidden. There we go. And then I'll do one more thing. I'll go to the container, remove the border. I'll go to the showcase and remove its border. And run that, and then it should look something like this, right? and everything should work. Oh, never mind. Here's a problem. Because the showcase content is above the card, that's an issue. Content is above. Oh, this is an issue. But then how am I supposed to get the button to work? The showcase content can't have a z index of 3 because it has to be below the header. No, not below the header, below the card. The card has a z index of 2. So the z index of the showcase content has to be below. There we go. But then if that happens, oh, it still works because the showcase container, let me see, not the showcase container, the card container has a z index of 2, meaning showcase content z index of 1, meaning container is still above z index of 2. I don't even know, I think it just works out. And so I'll change the color. Why is it going all the way down? That's the only problem. Even in this in day 328, if I click on it, it kind of goes a little bit down, and I don't know why. See, like, why? Also, I don't even know what this white space is. Like, what? Alright, I'm gonna change the color of it, though. It's gonna be the same color as the button. So I'll go to the card, and I'll change the background color to that. Save, reload, what the? Do I like it? Okay, so then I want to change the color of the things inside the card to be white. Reload. Alright, exit, contact. Okay, and now I really need to fix this part here at the bottom. Like, why is there white space? It must have to do with the video, or the container, or the showcase height. Showcase, max content. The width, 100%. How about the, no, the height wouldn't do that. So weird. Like, why? Like, what is this space? Let me give it a border just so I could see it again. Yeah, no. Can we give it a height of min content? But it's literally not moving, so that means that something inside of it, which is probably the blue line that we had, which I don't even remember what it was. What was it? The showcase? Right, so why is the height like that? Weird. Weird. What if I give it like... What? Tell me how that works. That's just weird. It's really, really weird. Very odd. I don't even know what to tell you. How about the minimum height? I don't think that's a whole. I don't even think that's a thing. Min height to be the max. Min content? No. Why is this a problem? But like, what in the world? There's nothing there. Is there something there? Am I going crazy? Is it the card container? Because last time I checked, there's nothing there. Like, this button probably should be smaller. I don't even know. There is literally nothing here. Like, what's going on right now? Like, are you kidding me? Okay, let's think. Oh, I'm so dumb. Why don't I just develop tools, right? I'm gonna try to see what in the world is there, because, like, what else is gonna be there? Like, I don't understand. Alright, the body, go inside the body, container, the header, container, the header, card container, showcase. What? So it's saying that entire thing is a showcase. That doesn't make sense. The video is the video. And okay, so it's saying that the showcase has a whole height of that, but I didn't tell it to have a height of that. Like, what? Tell me how that makes sense. The showcase, okay, what if I give it a, what if, okay, let's think. If I do the showcase and I put the video on the top, I could do position relative, and then I could do height 100%. Let me try that. Okay, so where's the video? If I could find it. Okay, video. Where's the showcase? Okay, here. Right, width 100%. And then the heights, I'll do position relative, so it's relative to the video, and give it a height of 100%. Oh, what about min content? What is going on? Like, literally, why does this thing want to be like this right now? If I do 200 pixels, like, what? Oh, it's because the video is above the containers. Can't I just do overflow hidden? And then, what was I gonna do again? Okay, first of all, are you kidding me right now? That's not what I meant. That's literally not what I meant. What is this, bro? This is embarrassing, like, actually. This is so irritating. Okay, well, obviously this is not an option. It's just, why though? Like, why? See how it works without me having to do anything? Until, maybe I just shouldn't even have a border, honestly. But then that would be bad if I were to plan to do something else. Like, what? I could always do, I mean, if I could just remove the border of the showcase now. It seems to be. Okay, I don't know how. Okay, I really don't know how I did this right now. I genuinely don't even know how this happened. I don't. Like, how did... What did I do, bro? Someone tell me, because what did I do? I gave it a height of 360 pixels, but that doesn't make sense. Like, how does that make sense? I don't know what I did. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't, bro. Like, I really don't know what I just did. You know what? We're gonna pretend like I did that on purpose and that I know what I'm doing, and we're gonna end this video now. Okay. One thing though, oh, no, wait, don't tell me it's, oh no, it's an image, so I can't change the color of it. That sucks. Maybe I can find a white version. What the? Rude. What? Why is this thing so rude? Alright, X. Recolor white. Yep, something like this. Copy image address and change it. Reload contact. Should be the same now. Is the image not working really? Well, it should be working. Weird. Oh. It's not white. I mean, it's the same. Oh, so it's just changing the picture, but I guess the color doesn't come with it because I have to download it. That sucks. Well, I guess. Maybe we could do like a little copy image address. Maybe this will pop up, question mark? Nope. So maybe I should make it white. No, because then it'll kind of blend through the background. Oh, and you know when that happens? Oh, I messed up. I didn't mess up. It was just a detail. Like, I should have done an overlay so that when I click on the contact, there would be like a gray overlay in the background so that this modal would like pop out. And then, yeah, that would have been good. That's easier if you have background images, but this is a background video. It doesn't matter. I could have still done. But here's the thing: the showcase, not the showcase, the card container would have had to been the full size of the screen. And in order to do that, do we do that right now? Do we want to do that? I don't know. Let me see. Card container. Let me delete that. Would have to be the full size of the screen in terms of width. But I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, no. We're not doing this. Okay. We're leaving it as it is.